afternoon. Today we are talking about operating systems. What is an operating system? An operating system manages the computer resources. It has an interface between the hardware and the user. It acts as a general manager supervising the activity of each component in a computer system. As a general manager, it checks if the hardware and the software resources are being used efficiently, and when there's a conflict between the two, operating system mediates to solve it. We want to talk about the components of an operating system. It has got so many components which helps us to function, but today we are looking at the input and output management, which is the I/O management. The input and output management. Okay, this component manages communication between the computer and external devices, which is the input and output devices. The input devices, we have examples of input devices, which is keyboard, we've got a mouse, we've got a scanner. These are examples of input devices. Then we've got examples of output devices, which is the monitor, printer, and speakers. These are the examples of output devices. The operating system controls how data is received and how the results are sent out through the output devices. For example, let us give you a school example. A student types an assignment using a keyboard, which is an input device, and prints it out using a printer, which is an output device. The operating system controls both actions so they work properly. Then we get error detection. Now we want to talk about the other component, which is error detection and handling. This component detects problems in the system and responds to them to avoid crashes or data loss. It identifies errors, number one, it displays error messages, it takes corrective action. For example, in a school setup, let's say a student tries to open a corrupted file, the computer shows an error message like, file cannot be opened. The operating system helps prevent further damage by refusing to opening the file and notifying the user that the file is not operating because it is corrupted. Another component of an operating system is job scheduling. Job scheduling decides which tasks or jobs that should be processed first, that should be executed first, and how the CPU is shared among processes. It ensures that there's fair use of CPU and there's efficient processing of tasks. Then the next one is security and protection. This component protects the system and data from unauthorized access.